Hi, this is Walt Robertson from Community Presbyterian Church Outreach and Mission Committee. At this time each year, the committee recognizes the faith-driven efforts of members of our church family in support of volunteer-based mission organizations working in the Pittsburgh area. For 2021, we are recognizing the decades of service that John Warren has contributed to our church and community. In recognition of his service, the committee has decided that a 1/3 share of the offering be given to the North Area Environmental Council. Eileen, please introduce yourself and tell us about the article that you wrote.
Hi, Eileen Lessman. Thank you for allowing me to speak this morning. John was a dear friend. I thank North Area Environmental Council for introducing me to John, because he and I worked shoulder to shoulder on many campaigns, of which Beth will speak about. I did write an article on his behalf just because he meant so much to me and also to the organization. So as Beth will say, we are going to have a link there if you have any interest in looking at the article and seeing, reading about this organization that meant so much to John.
And as Eileen said, we also have Beth Dutton, who's president of the organization. So Beth, please tell the congregation about the organization and the kind of projects that can be enhanced given the designated funds from our One Great Hour of Share.
Thank you, Walt. It's a great honor in John's memory that North Area Environmental Council was designated to receive part of the offering for the One Great Hour of Sharing at Community Presbyterian Church of Benavent. John often spoke about his church and his friends there, and it's so nice to now have this connection in his memory. So as Walt said, I'm the president of NAEC, and to tell you a little bit about our mission, for the past 50 years, NAEC has helped to improve the quality of life in the North Hills of Allegheny County by advocating for protecting and improving the local environment. So some of our activities include, we ran recycling operations up through the 90s before recycling was commonplace. NAC has published important technical studies of streams, riparian areas, and watersheds in the North Hills. We organize and lead volunteer events for stream bank planting and North Park stewardship days to remove litter and invasive plants. We also award teacher and student scholarships. We have an annual native and non-invasive spring seedling sale. We've sold over 8,000 seedlings since our first sale in 1972. So there are a lot of 40-plus-year-old NAEC trees in the North Hills. NAEC publishes a bi-monthly newsletter about current environmental concerns, and we have circulation of about 600 people that it goes to. There are a lot of development pressures in the area, and we support land conservation to buy and protect natural areas through promoting fundraising efforts and donations. A current initiative that we're donating to and helping to promote is to help the Allegheny Land Trust purchase a 155-acre property in Reserve Township that can be used by local residents in Millville, Shaler, and other communities. John was a dedicated and cherished board member and a friend to us all. He served in various positions, including secretary, and for the past 15 years as treasurer. His environmental background came naturally as John's mother was a classmate of Rachel Carson's at Chatham College. John's gentle soul, warm smile, and tireless work ethic will be greatly missed. As you know, John loved history, and he built the timeline of NAEC's history on our website, which I encourage you to see. You will be impressed. He was a model for dedicated community service and a trusted steward of funds and the environment. He was always willing to lend a hand or an ear as he told wonderful stories about his experiences. And he also listened carefully in our lives. As I remember John, two words come to mind: kind and generous. He was incredibly generous with his time and energy, willing to dedicate enormous amounts of time to those causes that meant a lot to him. And he put his beliefs and passions into action. It's important to recognize how important contributions of people like John are to the fabric of community. One of the places that was so special to John was the Latona Nature Center at North Park. In fact, John wrote an article about the murals that were recently painted there by a student on the barn. Walt will provide this article and information on how you can visit there and also enjoy the murals as well as the lovely nature trails around the Nature Center. NAEC works closely with North Park and Meg Scanlon, who runs the environmental education program there. We would like to use this contribution to partner with Latona on a memorial for John at the Nature Center, likely to include children's education and an activity. Details will have to be worked out based on the pandemic, but we'll be sure to keep you updated on the plans. Please visit our website and consider becoming a member to receive our newsletter and to continue to support our activities. Walt will provide the link for our website as well as Eileen's newsletter article that was a tribute to John. Again, thank you.
And thanks so much for your time, Beth and Eileen. Kind and generous sums them up. So please report back too, as so we can share in the future success of your organization. And to the congregation, please give generously to this special offering. Over many years, in addition to our support for local mission agencies, our congregation's donations to the One Great Hour Sharing have helped to meet the basic needs of people around the world, providing food, shelter, and assistance with rebuilding in the aftermath of disaster. Have a nice day.